Before we jump into this video will include footage from and a mechanic from one of the level 90 endgame Endwalker dungeons. If you're sensitive to those spoilers, then I would recommend watching this video at a later date when you are fully able to enjoy the content. Isn't it annoying when your mobs are too far apart for your AoE skills to work, or one of your DPS decides to just go on a suicidal charge to get into the next pack? Well, if you're Paladin or Gunbreaker, you have a solution built into your kit. Regen. Tank Stance increases your enmity generation to all targets. It does not state that the only way you can generate that enmity is by dealing damage. By abusing this and applying a regen to the person running ahead of you, or on yourself if the mobs are simply just too far for you to use your AoE on the next tick of healing, you will instantly gain aggro of all the monsters that you are currently fighting. This is the exact same thing that happens when a white mage puts a regen on you when you run into a pack, except your regens are augmented by tank stance and theirs are not, which means that you can rip aggro even off of healer regens with one of your own. You can use this trick to make dungeon pulling much less painful, especially in the level 90 dungeons where mobs can spawn very far spread apart and Reapers are abusing that 20-second dash on cooldown. For Holy Sheltron and Intervention in particular, the 250 cure potency hot is actually stronger than a white mage regen, meaning that you can use those skills to even keep aggro over a healer that is using regens and overhealing entire packs. I actually have a video example that we'll cut to now where I'm able to pull aggro this way even over a full party Medica 2. So anyways, happy tanking, and I'll leave you here with 2 examples of this in practice so maybe you can get an idea for how it works. In this first clip, even though I pull the mobs with only provoke and I deal no damage to them, using Holy Sheltron I'm able to maintain aggro on 3 of the 4 adds, and by the time I'm at the bottom of the ramp, all 4 adds are still under my control, even having not dealt any damage to them. In the final boss, even though there's a full Medica 2 ticking on the party, my Holy Sheltron is able to get aggro on the Omega ad before it begins to move, meaning that it'll run over to me instead of the healer once it's able to do so.